The other day, I woke up in a bad mood for pretty much no reason. Just everything was pissing me off. And I feel like a lot of us get this way. So, in this video, we're going to talk about how grumpy ass moods affect us and what to do with them. So, first, we're going to talk about how emotions can change your perception of reality, what to do the moment you notice that you're in a funk, and then three, some sneaky ways to try to ease yourself out of it. So, first thing to know is moods can change how you perceive the world in that moment. For example, let's say we have a dog named Sparky. That's his tail and two legs. Masterpiece, Sparky. Now, when we're in a good mood, we love our furry friend. He's amazing. He's so cute. He's fun to be around, and we're so excited to see him when we get home, just as much as he is excited to see us. When we're in a bad mood, that stinky dog always needs attention, needs to be let outside, damn it. Same buddy, but much different reaction. And we can call this affective realism. It's basically the term that whatever emotional state we are in colors or changes how we perceive the world around us. And it's almost like we are wearing emotion glasses. Whatever emotion that we happen to be feeling, whether it's anger, maybe sadness, happiness, if it's a good day. Whatever emotion we are feeling is how we see the world. And definitely, of course, Sparky. So the most important thing here is to know what kind of glasses you are wearing in the moment. Because a lot of times we don't know which glasses we're wearing until we take them off. Because you know how it goes. You hear someone telling a story, or it's like, man, I was pissed off yesterday. But in the moment, a lot harder to catch. The way we can be able to catch this a little bit more easier is to label the mood as soon as we notice, to identify what kind of glasses we are wearing. And when we label our mood, you just say things like, I am feeling angry. I am feeling happy. I am feeling sadness. We don't ever want to say, I am angry. I am sad. Because when you say it like that, I am angry, it's like you are the emotion itself. You're identifying with it. Using the word feeling means that you are now the experiencer and creates a little bit of space between yourself and the emotion. So that's step one, is knowing how these moods affect your perception. And we can do that by labeling. But then what do? Let it be, like good old John Legend said. Not John Legend, John Lennon, excuse me. So we want to let that emotion be there completely. And what do I mean by that? So let's say we're working with anger here. For some reason, that's the emotion that's coming up. So if we're angry, feeling angry right now, and what kind of thoughts do we typically have? Angry ones, just like how we were mean to poor Sparky. And if we have angry thoughts, we want to notice them and not react to them. Because if we believe these angry thoughts, it's like we are fueling the emotion. We are putting like these, if we believe these thoughts, we're putting logs on our emotional fire rather than letting it burn out. Now, it's important to know that you cannot stop these kinds of thoughts from coming up. We just don't want to add to the fire, like I said. So you also don't want these thoughts to go away. In the same way that if you were to say, don't think about a pink elephant, don't think about a pink elephant, what are you going to think about? The stupid pink elephant. Because what we resist persists. So we want to label and figure out the kind of glasses that we are wearing in the moment. We want to not react to the kind of thoughts that go along with that emotion, letting them be there. And then lastly, we want to possibly change our state, try to ease the emotion. Now, I know that's a little contradictory because I just said to let it be, but there's a difference. We don't want to resist the emotion, but we don't necessarily be passive either. Don't fight it, don't force it away, but it doesn't mean we can do things to naturally shift it in the direction we want to go. So there's definitely a balance. It's about acceptance as well as action. So when I was having my little pissy fit, I like to meditate and do a cold shower. For me, meditation helps me see my thoughts a little bit more clearly and not react to them as much. And then the cold shower, it helps release some dopamine, giving me some feel-good chemicals to feel a little bit better. Now, when I did that, I wasn't 100% out of the funk, but I wasn't a complete bitch anymore either. Other things that you can do to try to help ease the bad mood is go for a walk, get some sunlight, talk to a friend, maybe don't get on your phone as much, or get on your phone to do some journaling. Open a note app and maybe vent to yourself a bit. Whatever it is, the point is that you want to do something healthy that gently guides you in the direction you want to go. Now, if you try some things and you're still not feeling better, that's okay. The underlying principle remains that we want to let it be. We want to allow it to be there. And over time, you get better at this. And it doesn't mean that bad moods won't ever show up. They definitely will. They're part of being human, but they maybe stop hijacking your entire day because you're learning to work with the bad moods instead of against them. That's all I have for you today. Thank you all for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section below. See you all next time.